Hi everyone. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to explore an essential concept in linguistics, morphology. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of what morphology is and why it's so important in the study of language. Let's get started. Morphology is the branch of linguistics that studies the structure of words. It looks at how words are formed and how they relate to other words in the same language. Essentially, morphology examines the smallest units of meaning within a word, known as morphemes. For example, in the word unhappiness, we have three morphemes, un, happy, and ness. Each of these morphemes contributes to the overall meaning of the word. Morphemes can be classified into two main types, free morphemes and bound morphemes. Free morphemes. These can stand alone as words. Examples include book, cycle, and run. Bound morphemes. These cannot stand alone and must be attached to other morphemes. Examples include prefixes like un and suffixes like ed or ing. Morphological operations. Languages around the world use various morphological operations to form words. Some common operations include affixation. Adding prefixes, suffixes, infixes, or circumfixes to a base form. Reduplication. Repeating all or part of a word to change its meaning. Compounding. Combining two or more words to create a new word, like notebook from note and book. Conversion. Changing the part of speech of a word without altering its form, such as using the noun book as a verb in to book a flight. Derivational versus inflectional morphemes. Another important distinction in morphology is between derivational and inflectional morphemes. Derivational morphemes. These change the meaning or part of speech of a word. For example, adding un to happy changes its meaning to unhappy. Inflectional morphemes. These modify a word to express different grammatical categories such as tense, mood, voice, aspect, person, number, gender, and case. For instance, adding s to cat to make cats indicates plurality. Importance of morphology. So, why is morphology important? Here are a few reasons. Language learning and teaching. Morphology helps learners understand how words are formed and how they can be modified, aiding in vocabulary acquisition and grammar comprehension. Linguistic analysis. It enables linguists to understand the rules and structures that govern word formation in different languages, contributing to the broader study of syntax and semantics. Language preservation. It assists in documenting and preserving languages, especially those that are endangered, by understanding their morphological structures. Natural language processing, NLP, plays a crucial role in developing technologies such as speech recognition, text-to-speech systems, and machine translation, by providing insights into how words can be automatically analyzed and generated. How words are formed, key processes. Affixation. Our first key process is affixation. Affixation involves adding prefixes, suffixes, infixes, or circumfixes to a base or root word to create new words. Prefixation. Adding an affix to the beginning of a word. For example, un, in, unhappy. Suffixation. Adding an affix to the end of a word. For example, ness, in, happiness. Infixation. Adding an affix within a word. While less common in English, some languages use infixes regularly. Circumfixation. Adding an affix around a word. This is more common in languages like German. Affixation is one of the most common ways to form new words and can change both the meaning and the grammatical category of the base word. Compounding. This process involves combining two or more words to create a new word with a specific meaning. Examples. Notebook from note and book, toothpaste from tooth and paste, and sunflower from sun and flower. Reduplication. Another interesting process is reduplication, which involves repeating all or part of a word to alter its meaning. Full reduplication. Repeating the entire word, as in bye-bye. Partial reduplication. Repeating part of the word, as in flip-flop. Reduplication can convey various meanings, such as emphasis, plurality, or an ongoing action, depending on the language. Blending. Blending is the process of creating new words by merging parts of two or more words. Examples. Brunch from breakfast and lunch, smog from smoke and fog, and motel from motor and hotel. Clipping. Clipping involves shortening a longer word to create a new word. This process is common in informal speech. Examples: fax from facsimile, ad from advertisement, and lab from laboratory. Conversion. Conversion, also known as zero derivation, is the process of changing the grammatical category of a word without altering its form. Examples. The noun book becomes the verb to book, as in to book a flight, and the adjective clean becomes the verb to clean. Acronyms and initialisms. Lastly, let's look at acronyms and initialisms. These processes create new words from the initial letters of a series of words. Acronyms. Words formed from the initial letters of a phrase and pronounced as a single word, like NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration, and laser, light amplification by stimulated emission of radiation. Initialisms. Words formed from the initial letters of a phrase, where each letter is pronounced separately, like FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, and ATM, Automated Teller Machine. That's a basic introduction to morphology. I hope you found this video informative and engaging. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more linguistic explorations. Thanks for watching.